Good Friday evening, Southeast Texas. We begin with a pitiful excuse for a tropical storm in the eastern Gulf of Mexico. Very surprised that they classified this as a tropical storm. Most of the thunderstorm activity, which is weak, is off to the northeast side. Obviously not an issue for us. With winds at 40 miles an hour, it is expected to continue moving south and then dissipate as we head towards tomorrow, as we see that head towards the western tip of Cuba. So Arlene is down as far as the first named storm of the season. Our forecast coming up over the weekend shows improving weekend rain chances. It looks wet coming up early next week, and that wet pattern may persist through midweek before lower chances take hold late next week, and the following weekend looking hot, humid, and mainly dry. So tomorrow, I'm going to give myself a little wiggle room. We're going to go with 30 to 40% coverage of late afternoon showers and storms. Could be double that. Are you listening? Could be double that tomorrow evening. We've got some computer models that are saying that going to be some pretty good coverages. It's kind of split between drier and wetter models, so be aware of that. Otherwise, ahead of the storms, it's going to be hot. Highs in the upper 80s to lower 90s, heat indices in the lower 90s. And that UV index will be very high, so don't forget the sunscreen. You can see storms and upper level low pressure in through New Mexico. See all these blotches of red? That's the upper level disturbance that we talk about as meteorologists. You can see it right there. That is going to set up in the state as we go on into Sunday. And this weak low pressure system, copious amounts of moisture, series of upper level disturbances, instability, and lack of capping over the area. Yeah, there's a lot of variables, a lot of things coming together to give us scattered to maybe numerous showers and storms, maybe as early as late tomorrow afternoon, through the weekend, and on into at least the first half of next week. And surprises in this kind of pattern are possible. We may have a 40% coverage one day. It could be double that as a possibility of surprises in the forecast. So keep that in the back of your mind. Isolated evening showers are going to come to an end after about 8 or so. We're looking at partly cloudy skies. I expect us to be into the mid to upper 60s lakes and closer to 70 in the triangle. Then tomorrow, this particular model I think is doing a great job. It's showing 20 to 30% coverage through about 7 p.m. It's after that, it's the timing. Some models are showing widespread shower and thunderstorm activity by the afternoon hours across southeast Texas. So keep that in mind, that it could be more than what I have. But this model does show real good coverage over the triangle as we head towards tomorrow evening. So the timing is kind of suspicious, but we're going to go with a 30 to 40% coverage. I know I can get at least that coming up tomorrow afternoon. On the Gulf of Mexico, looking at mostly smooth seas around a foot. We'll see north and southwest winds at 5 to 10 knots. High tides at Sabine Pass tomorrow at 4:40 a.m. and 1:14 p.m. Water temperature at 84 degrees. Our forecast tonight, showers ending, and we'll look at partly cloudy skies, probably the mid 60s, 67, 68 in the lakes, and closer to 70 in the triangle. And then I'm going to say it one more time. We'll go with a 30 to 40% coverage late afternoon, but it could be double that tomorrow evening. Otherwise, hot ahead of the shower and thunderstorm activity. We'll go with 50% coverage coming up Sunday and Monday, 40% coverage Tuesday. Look at the high temperatures cooling into the middle to upper 80s and lows in the mid to upper 60s, and just goes on in through about Thursday of next week before we start to see a hotter, drier scenario late next week into the following weekend, and we could really see summery type weather as lows warm into the lower 70s and highs in the lower 90s. Once you get those lows into the 70s, it's just it's not a lot of fun outside if you work outside for a living. You know what I'm talking about. So again, to showcase forecast tomorrow night, right on through Thursday, above normal rainfall and below normal temperatures are expected. Download our app, follow us on Facebook and Twitter, and as always, there's more weather at 12newsnow.com. Have a great weekend and stay safe.